Sandy Wolters and welcome to Sandy Spotlight. Today I'm introducing you to author Ginger Sugar Blymyer, and this is kind of a departure for me because I normally like to read fiction, and this is a memoir. It's called Hairdresser to the Stars, a Hollywood memoir, and I gotta tell you, for someone like me who is very starstruck and an old movie buff, this was a fabulous read. I have to tell you, I'm so impressed with Ginger Sugar because she didn't spill any really juicy, scandalous gossip in this about the stars, but she did talk about her interactions with them and her perceptions of them, and she talked about some incidents that happened that she helped the actors feel more comfortable. The story that I'm thinking about is one with Robert Redford, which I just really liked. She worked with Natalie Wood for 17 years. She was in the movie industry from the 1950s to the 1990s, and she shares how the movie industry changed. She went on location to wonderful, incredible spots with these movies. She worked with actors like Marlon Brando and James Mason and all of those fabulous old actors that I just can't get enough of. I gotta tell you, just as a little side note, my kids and I, my girls, love musicals, and once a year we all get together and we have musical day, and sometimes it goes into a slumber party night. And one of our favorites, and I just got my 15-year-old granddaughter hooked on this, one of my favorites was Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, and we watch it every year. And when Ginger Sugar started working for MGM as a messenger in the 1950s, they were filming this movie, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. And she actually dated one of the seven brothers for a few weeks. I believe it was Gideon, but I'm not sure. So anyways, just a side note, my girls, Ginger, are very impressed. Okay, so the very first thing I did with this book, and I have to tell you too, that this is the first actual book that I've picked up since I've owned my Kindle. So it was wonderful. I flipped through all of the pages and I looked at the pictures because there are some fabulous pictures in here of the actors. Some of them are with Ginger Sugar, some of them are by themselves, some of them are not real flattering. One I'm thinking of in particular is with Sean Connery, but you know, he's a gorgeous man. So anyways, this book will make a perfect Christmas gift for anyone who is starstruck, who is an old movie buff. I've got a couple of people on my list that's getting this book this year for Christmas. Another thing that I really enjoyed about this book is that she also shares her personal experiences, things that she went through while she was in the movie business, having a marriage and having children and still having to be whisked away overseas to do location shoots, and how that affected her marriage and how they kind of grew apart and ended in divorce. Ginger Sugar finding love again. And it was just really great. Something else that I found really inspirational in this book was she talks about going for your dreams. Even if you fail at them, you have to go for your dreams. And she did that a couple of times in this book. And Ginger Sugar, I gotta tell you, I was so inspired after I read this. And I had talked to Ginger Sugar a couple of times on some of the Amazon threads, and she just impressed me. I liked hearing her talk about old stories and things that had happened in her life and her father, and it's just a wonderful read. So it's got a little bit of everything in it, so enjoy this book. I really, really enjoyed it. So go ahead, read the questions and answers for Ginger, and at the end of the interview you'll find a tweet button and a like button. Please share this interview with your friends. And if you enjoy reading about new authors or learning about new authors, every other week I post a new blog with a new author on it. Subscribe to the blog. It's on the right side of the blog. Just fill out the form and you'll get an email every other Friday letting you know who's coming up. So thank you for joining us today. Goodbye.